Christmas bar. Hey, Kelly. Hello. Hello.
What are you doing?
Thinking about leaving. Have you been fed yet?
Probably not.
Probably not. Dindins?
Kelly, you want Tindins?
Dindins? I'm just happy to be out. Jeez.
What? You want Tindins? Your mum's been drinking.
I don't even know what I was talking about. The ball. Okay. I never noticed that I needed resistance to take them on.
No, normally Dad tells you off for getting up there, but I'm putting you up there, so I'm trying to do it. Oh,
So I just up your defense. You just want to be able to.
you're so...
Meow. Meow. Have you got ragdoll in you? That's our style. Yeah. Fear knows. Fear knows. So much luck. I wonder what's in the box. Come on, buddy. Ah, yes. All right. Wow. I think that was a pretty good stream. It's just part one. This series is probably going to turn into like a massive blown out, 50, 100 plus episodes. This stream's been going for an hour almost on the dot, which is exactly what I was aiming for. But I'm not going to be able to keep this up with the kids in the background. Feeding Prince Graydon. That's the plan. Let's keep going. The kids are playing. All right. Hopefully, this will separate the people who just skip to the end of the video and don't get those little snippets. Alright, let's kill a few more of these guys, because the enchant, even though I'm not doing a lot of damage. We're going to keep putting points into Fireball. Don't worry about the DNA at that point, because it's just not worth it. It's kind of worth it, but that'll do. Hello! Let's get some more of these kills in. Oh, it's a book! Oh, damn. Apes. Go, go, Bobo. Turn the page. Oh, I've been practicing for this multitasking since I logged into Requiem back in 2010. Triangle. Rectangle. Star. So there's only, Love Heart. Go, go, shapes. That's the end of the book. Now you gotta turn the page again. Star. Rectangle. There's only like 6 of these monsters in this area, and they're not really meant to be here. And they have an interesting tag in their drop loot, which drops lots of red Xeons. That should be the title, I might change it later. Episode 1, Getting a Xeon. But you can get all the red Xeon types, and you can definitely farm this area. It's a little difficult if someone else is farming it, but thankfully, as you can see, no one else is here. I can farm it. Go shapes. I'm gonna turn the page. Let's go back to the start. Oh. Go bye. It won't fill my inventory for too long. Should be able to get some accessories too. And the XP. Look at that XP. 1500 XP. I might as well be a nightmare. They're acting like nightmare monsters with the amount of XP they drop. See in the name, the skull in the yellow-brown box? That means it's an elite monster. And they're usually a lot tougher and harder to kill. And have different loot tables and things like that. Or better, more advantageous loot tables. Oh. Go bye. We're just getting in a little bit of farming. And leveling, apparently. Which is really good. We're going to be over-leveled by the time we finish Temperions Way. It's an interesting time to mention, because I was talking about it. The name tag on the workshop miner, that name tag, if you're like 10 levels below its level, you will get a really nasty looking red color, and you will miss most of your attacks by default. And when you're a bit closer in level, like 5 levels, this isn't exact science. I could figure it out, but remembering these details isn't super important. It'll be a orange color, and you'll miss some of your attacks, but not all of them. When you're like I'm level 9, they're level 11, within 3 levels, up and down, so give or take 3 levels from the monster's level, you will... Huh. I didn't close it. Oh well. Friend that's calling wants to come and play. Mary, come here. You know I want to close that gate, don't you? Problem solved. Ooh, we have one of those mega multi-client characters in the stream. That's important. That should be the first tutorial, how to multi-client, because that's what you need to do. And not really wrong. Yeah, you can play with my remote. You want to play with my remote? You go play? I put it over here. Yeah. Okay, up. 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 The XP changes too when your levels difference between the monsters. So when I get to the point where I'm over 3 levels, so 4 levels above the monster level, I think that's about right. They'll start dropping like 25% less XP or something like that. So if I'm going to farm some honor, which I am going to do while I'm in this area, I'm going to stop at level probably 13 and switch to honor so I can farm that while farming red Xeons. As for farming these red Xeons, I would recommend farming 200 so we can make some land. Because we'll be able to compound those Xeons together. And that's not unreasonable. It might take an hour, it might take 2. I'm not too sure. I have never gotten my first chunk of land by selling red Xeons before. All I know is it's a pretty guaranteed way of making some immediate land outside of doing battlefield. Hey, our first accessory! This is a meditation earring, and I cannot use it right now because its level requirement is 11. But this is that first set in the game I was talking about. And thankfully, I got a mage's accessory and not a fighter's accessory. Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. We'll talk about Forge next stream. Where are you going? What you gonna do standing up? I'm gonna show everyone who you are. You wanna go and play? You go down? Those knuckles used to be so useful. Hey. Hey. Whoa. What you doing? Hi. Bow? I don't know where the cat is. Do you want to go find the cat? Meow, 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 meow. 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 Hey, Liv. Yeah, it's you. Look. It's not working. There we go. Hotkeys for the win. Say hi. Hi. Hey, Mary. Ah. High five. And hit me harder. 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 That's it. Good job. Yeah. You gonna stand up? Bah. If you get to a point and your bags are too full, obviously you get some more bags, but it will happen. You can drag the items out of your bag. Normally that works. The game's code's a bit funny. So if it doesn't work and you can't just drag these items out and it'll come up with a delete prompt, you can right click on them and click destroy, and then it'll prompt and you click yes. I'm not too fussed. Ah. Meow. Why we meow? There's no cat. Oh. Short range attack power.
No.
Alright. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Got another one biting my ankles. Okay. That was fun. Looking forward to part 2 of this series. It's probably the best thing I can do right now. Alright. See you guys. Meow. Meow. Let's start with these. Hey, open them up. Might as well get some sugar in here. Put something in the way. A lot in there, right? Here you go. Not very much. Give you a treat. Get something on for you. Yum, yum. Yep. Wanna watch some Emma? yellow. Ba, ba, ba. Hammer's yellow. Ba. You don't believe me? Or you're getting bored of Emma? Play latest. Come on, come on. That'll do for now. Alright, that'll buy me 5 minutes. Alright, we'll keep the headphones off, just slows me down. Okay, we finished the quest. All we have left to do in this area is the nightmare quests, and we need to level up one more time. But I think we'll benefit from being in Nova Lux for a short time. We could teleport just to get out of here a bit faster, a little bit faster. I'll do that. It gets me back to this Wing Rider faster than I could run. And then I can just go Zagato from there, which is where I need to go next. Although, I should probably not have unticked these boxes, just so I can keep track. What's this say? Bring materials to the village. So I do need to go there. I don't think I'm going to get the level up. Nay. There's a few more created. I'm so glad they let you delete stuff on the Wing Rider. You can't do a lot of stuff on the Wing Rider, but I'm pretty sure that's because there were a lot of exploits or a lot of ways you could crash the game using the Wing Rider, so they locked a lot of functions out. Now, quests. Once you get to Parnas, the next map in the game, there are some scroll quests and normal quests that give pretty interesting rewards, like megaphones, transport control equipment, which is like a teleport item. Actually, we might get the level up we need. Yeah, because you get so much XP now. 233k is a lot of XP versus the 3,000 we're getting per kill. We died once, didn't we? When you die, your gear loses some durability. If it gets down to 0, it doesn't break, but it stops applying its stats to you. And you need to come to the repair smith and just click repair all, it's a lot easier. It's very cheap to repair. It only cost me 8 lamp. We're not going to reduce this compression because we don't have a need to right now. We're just going to hold on to it. Now, the next quest, it wants me to go to the Temperion Master in town, and he's just over here. The compass will take you there. Get another bracelet, get another... Didn't show me the XP, but it was probably in the hundreds. You can check this. This will bring it up, or you can look it up the other way. So now you can do Premium Dungeon. Or Treasure Dungeon. So that one's Treasure Dungeon, that one's Premium Dungeon, and that's a free 1 hour, 10-minute key. I was going to say 1 hour. 10 minutes to get in there You kill a bunch of stuff, and then just before 10 minutes is up, you reset the dungeon and get another full run out of it. That is something we definitely want to do in one of our streams soon, but we've got to do a few other things first. Just a few. For the sake of showing our audience. Such as Chast Sanctum. And we want to do the gutters as well. We want to point that out as well. And we're only going to do it just because it's not that easy to do. Chast Sanctum, don't have to do that either, but we'll do that anyway. It's more just to show. So you can grab these level 25 quests. You're going to want to do them all. So we got Creecrops, Celos. That would be, you'd pick that up from over here, only during nighttime hours, so it's easier just to pick it up straight from the quest window. Your Possession Beast quest, which is not hard to do at all. It used to be hard, so I'll show you that fairly soon, because that was going to be awesome. And the rest of it doesn't really matter, but those quests matter. I wouldn't say don't do these other quests. In fact, we probably will, just cause we can. Keeps things interesting. Rather than just grinding. And then the last quest will just take us to Nova Lux. It'll just walk us in that direction. Excuse me. Alright, we don't need to do anything with our gear right now. Probably withdraw this stuff because we'll probably make that item later. Next stream. I'll put the extra bracelet that I'm not using in here. I already have one ring, don't I? Yep. So an extra bracelet and an extra ring. We'll take that out, and another extra ring. This is just our backup. 3, 2, that over there, so we can keep track of it. This over here, keep track of it. You will be forever cleaning your bags. All this junk. Cool. Alright. Not in a rush to sell this stuff, but I am putting it aside anyway. I've got some scroll quests to drop off yet. It occurred to me that I forgot about this. So you go to a compound smith and you put the nucleus, is that what we call these? Cellular sample. I don't know why I'm calling it a nucleus then. That's why I'm calling it a nucleus. And you can put in... Hey, Baba. Was that good? Where'd they all go? You ate them all? Wow. Wow. You want to see what I'm doing? Yeah. I'll give you more. Check it out. La 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 la. La la. Camera. Pretzel? Oh yeah! Nom. You want one? Oh, nom. Can Dad have one? Dad likes pretzels. Ah. Ah. Oh. Yum. The other baby is waking. So it's good that we've just done this much. We're gonna stop in Harness Novolux because the next time we stream we'll grab Happy Hour again. We'll probably grab Drop Rate again because we are going to continue with the trend of trying to get better gear. I think we will make Dura our set because it'll just be that much stronger when we get to Ancient Temple, particularly with the crit chances that we're going to put into it. Also, if you didn't farm reds, you probably wouldn't end up with a red. It's pretty unlikely to get these red enchants from just any mob in the game. You will get them, it's just very infrequent. It actually took a while to get it just farming the prison labor camp monsters. Still 100%, so it's with Forge, it's just guaranteed. Without Forge, you can probably still make it plus 30. Oop. Oh, it's already done. Now, I got a few things I want to do to the gear that I've already got. We got these last time, and we'll be grabbing some more soon, because the crit chance is worth it. Let's equip that now. That's heaps more damage added to us. And we are using the Dura ring. So we'll put a little bit of power into that. Doesn't hurt. But I think I will switch to Dura later. It's a little bit more forging, but yeah, why not? I don't know. I'm collecting it, so I kind of want to use it. So put that back on. And I'll probably end up making plus 30 at some point, and maybe not all of it plus 30, but I want to prove that you can do it. Certainly can with Forge on. It won't be easy, we might break a few rings to do it, but it'll prove the point and move our return spell to Novolux. And it's going to stay that way for a while, because coming to Novolux is a long way to go. This is the biggest map in the game. This is Novolux here. It's a big map. So when we're all the way over here and need to come back, it's just going to be that much easier. Alright, so next time, hope you don't get into them, because Mum would be very mad. I hope I don't die too. Thank you. No chocolate biscuits. Num num num. What about Piggy Bicky? Would you prefer Piggy Bicky? Pretty sure you would. Got these out for me, but I'm really surprised that I'm going to use them for you. That's that theory. No, just that group of monsters. But when they relaunched the game, they decided that it was too hard for noobs in here. But it's drop table is still definitely its own unique drop table. It drops boss items from this dungeon. So you've got a melee set and you've basically got a melee set. I really don't think it's better than just using the Ion level 20 set. It's much easier to farm and get than having to come in here, kill that boss, run out, do it again. You know, you'd have to come back and forth, back and forth. Hey bub, you want a biscuit? They're here. See? Nom. Mind your fingers. So. Seal of Aurora moving to harness. What was that? I don't remember this stuff. Seal of Aurora. Don't remember these little pop-up notifications. But then again, it's a minor detail. And we got some more Lamenting Cry. So yeah, as you can see, around level 30 you'll get quests for this area. We're not going to be too fussed about it. The compressions we've been getting are good, but you've got a better drop table in dungeons. So it's not a complete surprise. I'm pretty sure any of these triggers do the same thing, and they just take you out of here. Another way out of here would have been to just go character screen, and then back, and that also would have worked. Okay, so going now. But there are two entrances for it. There's this entrance here. And there's an entrance... There a little side map for this area. Grand Light Shrine. That's what should have popped up. Why is this popping up? It should show the Grand Light Shrine. They've messed up that as well with some of these string changes. Alright. So, open my inventory, boom, and you get the PB item. And the help tip to come up for it as well. Go through these help tips if you're completely new. It's not a terrible idea. Drop 5 times. Just because we can. Hey bub, what's up? You ran out of biscuits. Would you like a new biscuit? Would you want to come up here? Want to come up? Want to come up? Up. Whoa! Alright. Not much going on here. Ah, all my chords. Gentle. Oh, we are getting Ion Energy 3s. So, this dungeon is the same as a later dungeon in the game. It's just lower levels, and the bosses are a little bit different. So for just killing Gandharva, and that is all I would actually recommend for this dungeon, is just killing Gandharva. You could also go left and right for these bony hook bosses. They're a really interesting character model. They look really cool. You don't have to kill them at all. Reason you don't have to kill them is they don't really drop loot that you would use. Sort of pointless loot. And all the effort that I need to do to go over there in the first place. You already have to go to Gandharva, and Gandharva is straight ahead. The XP is still not bad though. You could party up with a friend if you've got one, or if you found one, at a similar level, make this much faster. But another thing that's going to make this much faster is having possession beasts. This is the reason why we prioritize that at level 25 over any other missions. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Bony Hook. I probably shouldn't have even finished Ruins of Lament. But I can see why a new player would want to figure out what's going on in Ruins of Lament. Thankfully, in this dungeon, there is absolutely no quest to do with the Bony Hook bosses, so no need to do them. I'm pretty sure they don't drop Gandharva loot. They just drop Bony Hook. Now, this is the middle area of the dungeon. On everyone's screen, it'll look different depending on when you loaded in and started the map. Jumping on, jumping off can be a little bit confusing and difficult. The fact that it's moving me in the first place is a fancy little bit of the game. Hard to explain how the data works, but typically you will jump off and you'll have an increased speed. Typically, so you've got to watch out for overshotting the whatever you call this path bridge. You will grab a handle. Yes, for you. You're putting it back. Yeah, you can have it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend farming Gandharva for your own weapon. You'd have to be super keen and there'd have to be nothing else available. Have no other character. Often when I'm at level 97, often when I'm doing my daily quests, one of the daily 50 quests requires you to kill Gandharva. Often when I'm doing that, I get a drop every now and then, and I get a weapon, and everybody else gets the same thing. And some of us will put that item up on AH, so especially if it's a good item like a wand or a staff, because we know it's valuable and it'll sell. It would be a waste not to sell. So many things to do. This is one of those things. We've done 2/3 when we finished Gandharva of what I'd really like to do this stream. It is over an hour, so we did that at least. Narod, hi! I will end the beginner's guide when I am out of things to do and I'm farming in Ancient Temple and it's boring. At the moment, it's getting there when it comes to boringness. I want to complete a little bit more of this guide. Now, the floor tiles, there is actually a trap effect there, so when you run over this green stuff and not jump over it, you will take damage. This poison smog. I guess you don't want the biscuit anymore? screaming. How you going, guys? Yeah. 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 You tell him. We are playing a game and talking to everybody. There's Gant Harbor, there's Gutters. That's just showing it for new players who are like, hey, you know, explain this to me. I'm pretty sure we've shown how triggers work and quests work at this point, so we're not going to do too much more in the way of questing. Maybe a little bit of nightmare quests, because still got them on here, and show the DNA and the progression of that, and getting to harness, perhaps some of the progression of Temperion model, only you probably don't have to really show that. I think it's pretty well, like, once you're level 40-ish and you're pretty well equipped, that's when you show off Ancient Temple, so this is pretty well where you want to be, where you want to farm. This is where my skills are going, and then there's not much left to talk about. I don't think you need another biscuit, because you... Hey! Why'd you drop that biscuit? Put it back. I don't want it. That's your biscuit. You're not getting another one with full flavour. You can't lick the salt off. You can't lick the biscuit. Ah, silly Mary. Should have brought more snacks. None. More snacks. Ah. Want a stale yogurt drop? Play with the bag. I want to put that away. It's in the way, is it? These Gerudas have a painful skill where they fear you. Not such a big deal though when you're low level in this Gant Harbor place. Yeah, around level 50, somewhere between 40 and 50 I'll end it with the intention of just saying, hey, 49 FOC, good times, great place to get good. Ancient Temple, great place to level up. Is how you get, you know, gear for level 40 up to 49. Maybe I'll somehow hit up battlefields and point out, you know, how certain battlefields should be played or could be played, winning tactics. Can't say, Mary. Yeah. Keep biting on that. No, you're clicking it. Click, 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 click. After that, I don't have a massive plan. I've got a late plan for streaming. Like, months from now, I've got some ideas that I want to try. But I'll probably just play the game like I normally play and sometimes stream for the fun of it on my main character or characters. And I'll probably, if I get a battlefield and I'm like, oh, this is an awesome battlefield, I'll be like, cool, hit the stream button if I've got the time for it. Kids are asleep or having a nap or they're with grandparents and if I haven't got nothing better to do. Harry. No, you're not playing. I'm playing. You can go play somewhere else. Play with some toys. You can go play with some toys? You wanna go down? Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. You need to summon Gant Harbor. You unfortunately cannot summon her again and again. What have I Bob banked for later? In case I'm on this character and there's another Forge event. got the one ring, so that's why we've got that one. Throw a belt in here. Got anything else valuable? Not really. I won't bank anything else for now. Oh, there you go. So, lamenting sound, somebody was obviously doing it at the same time. That's your magic version of the same set. This lamenting cry. Somebody's selling it for nothing, quite literally. Not that special. I really can't be bothered putting it back in like 2016. Not food. Not good for chewing on. Not good for your teeth. Kind of crazy that you're chewing on it. Do you want a biscuit? I think you do. Salty. Tastes like pig. Alright. And this is me making a little macro. It's in multi-key. Okay, what do I need to do? I need to go escape, Control V, enter. Okay, can I reset that? Only this time with delays. It needs delays or it'll just press everything. I might only be selling stuff for 100k, but I'm putting up, 16 items so far. If everything sells, that is... It's gonna be like 2 million land. K is not asking for a lot. I don't expect everything to sell, but it might happen. Sell that as well. You don't need that. Playing with my cord, bub. Want another biscuit?
Num num.
Num num. Oh, okay. I'll give you another biscuit. We're gonna try and do the gutters. Mmm. Yum. Got our flowers down here now. Fluids over here. Well, at the moment it's a bit random, and I do admit that my current beginner's guide stream is a bit random and isn't necessarily like
Mommy.
Hey.
Yum, yum,
You
yum.
play with the book. I'll put it on my lap and you play. I'll try. Maybe like that, and then keep playing. I wish you could just walk straight back out. It doesn't quite work that way. So this is a shortcut, and I don't know if I can just go character screen, but I'll hit this character. And I watch thing, so you can average that out. Because I've had up to like 10 or 12 people viewing. But if I'm streaming now, I only got the one viewer. So that's fine. Yeah. Because I'm only going to maybe one or two viewers. Yeah. Then
You're gonna tell me that. And that's the whole point of tonight is supposed to be in the beginning, so obviously you want to hold on to it. So you can realize that we're not changing things. Okay, well that's all. I just wanted to make sure that he was still in home, since we're still on for tonight. I'm not gonna be disrespecting my house. Do you understand that? Been through a lot of changes. We've got pregnancy hormones and teenage attitude and lots of this all mixed up with that, and I think that doesn't make it much worse. Especially being responsible and started something was like off. Really broke me. I'm really tired. I have lower back pain. And once I told my mom there's no option, we had to go to the hospital. But I think it's a big deal for me to be there with Emily and just stare at how she's my support.
Let's check this some more. What? Because if you're talking about the original season 1, you know, compound your XL gear, this gear, that gear, make it stronger. Not a great idea.
No, not these days.
You can't do any of that. These it's in the game, but it's a bugged out system. I barely noticed my HP in time. That because there's a double walker. Just try and keep it in one spot. Rihanna, can you answer that question? What's the most popular texting app in Australia?
Texting app. We don't use texting apps.
Well, we use Messenger, and some people use stuff like WhatsApp, and
We literally use Facebook or Snapchat.
we mostly use Snapchat and Facebook. Out. It's an interesting position he dies in. We're just gonna enter. Well, he's kind of humanoid, and come out his other end. Alright, alright. During the boss fights, and whether there was any motion blur. You say hello, hello, go hi, blah blah blah. Ah. Oh, you can't have the camera live. We're just saying hello to your sister. So yeah, not too bad for a midday stream. I'll jump on later if anything comes up. It's just got no stuff. Normally it would have stuff. Like even the ETC stuff I think has some stat on it. Oh no, these ones don't. It's the equivalent. Maybe I should buy one so people can compare. Frantic. Frantic. Here we go. Let's put them up for 1 billion land. That's how I make all my land. By making jokes that people buy into. My lip still hurts. Yeah, and you're all chippy. I'm not kidding. I'm putting him up there. Let's start a bid war. There we go. The joke is set. Now to join Battlefield again. Who's this? What's he got? Oh, Union. Strongest? Union. FOC was good.
Heavy.
Just basics. Alright, I need to get rid of these fluids. I need to make some boxes out of them. maybe get rid of this stuff. Weapon, that's crap. Weapon, that's crap. What's all this crap? Where did it come from? Ow. Kelly, can you not climb up my chair? You already did enough damage to it when you were a kitten. Yeah.
You're complaining, but you're purring.
Yeah. Like, Kelly. Yes, Kelly? Yes. Close enough. So yeah, I need to go get those prescription notes.
Your breath smells like fucking sardines still.
Of course, she's a cat. Ay, ay, ay. This stuff down here. On level 70.
What am I stuck on?
I know. These are useful.
Run over a bunch of shit.
Do I still use that macro properly? Is that still copy and paste? We're gonna find out.
It's nummies.
I bet it is. What kind of cake?
It's a chocolate one.
The biscotti is the best bit.
Probably because it's melty too.
Mm. That's true. The point is, Narod, is I have used it. I've only had the set for like a week, but I have used it. People don't play perfectly all the time. And there are situations where I can fear and get behind a rock wall or a pillar or under a hill or something like that. Or maybe I get off a charge bug and I go flying and I land on the other side of the battlefield and I heal up really quickly before I come back, saving me time. Like, there's always situations when it's going to be used. I know. So it's funny. I mean, it's just fun. Like,
That was the whole point, though.
fun.
You also wanted to prove a point.
Prove a point. Prove how the mechanic works and put it into practice in a way people can see. It was fun. It's definitely fun. It's a little, like, if I do pull it off, then it's kind of a shame on you, because it's like, obviously, as you're pointing out here, you should be able to counter it. But I'm the only person doing it, so for you to counter it, you'd have to know me and be used to dueling me to even consider it.
Enjoying my cake.
Well, you left it in front of me.
You wanted to try a bit.
A bit, she says.
Yeah, you've eaten more of it now than what I've eaten of it.
That's the biscotti, I can't stop. That's trash abuse.
Hey, if it works.
but I can.
There's no rule in the game that says you can't.
There is actually no rule in the game that says I can't. Everyone, welcome back, Temperions. Let's get on with the Christmas video. It's time. Hey, kiddo. More pegs. It is finally time to get this Christmas video out there. So let's get started. That's in order. You get 3% item drop, 4% battlefield points, 1% XP, and 2% land. I can't do paper right now, bub. Whoop. Pause. Alright, now this is the buffs. It's the same as 10 extra damage. Not really that good, but good for a new player. You can beef up your gear really quickly. Plus 30ing, making gear plus 30, that's simple gear, is quite doable with a 42% forge without any reinforcement coupons. I missed it. Ow, 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 kitten. Say hello. Do the kitten wiggle. Alright, where is this bag? This is what a Voxian enchant looks like. You want to come up? This is what a Voxian enchant looks like, and this is my daughter. And this is not a Vox Cleverness, which is the one you want, but this is the one that gives mana instead of HP. So just imagine this with HP. 5 con, 10 intelligence, and 100 HP. It's the best HP enchant in the game for its value. And I think right now people will sell them for 350, 400 million land per. Something along those lines. You right, man? Go watch Bluey? Bluey? Princess? Go put your castle back together. 1 of 6 enchants, so the chances of getting a Voxian, 1 Voxian Cleverness is pretty low on just any spot. This is the first group of mobs. I'm giving this as an example because we don't have legendary weapons yet, but one day we will. Legendary samples drop from these witches. In the past, I would farm... There are no chickies. In the past, I would farm for an hour and get about 10 samples. So, in theory, with 600% boosted drop, I could get 60 in an hour. You need 1,000 to craft a legendary weapon. So... that would be... what would that be, Mary? So in an hour I get 60, so 10 hours I get 600? Not even enough. 10 hours of farming on Christmas and it wouldn't be enough for a legendary weapon. So, maybe not a bad idea to farm your legendary samples while it's Christmas. Possession boosts faster than ever. Now, this is a monster in Nightmare Crescent called Gatus, Prison Monster Gatus or something like that. He drops level 4 enchants, but without drop rate, you don't get a drop every drop. So with the drop rate cards, you don't need too many, maybe 4 bags worth. You can kill this guy and get level 4 weapon, armor, accessory enchants. Add the buff kind, as you'll see in a sec. So I got a useless one, but there's your example. So you could get your short range defense power doubled down level 4 or something like that, especially if you can't get it from anywhere else in the game, no one's selling it. You know, you could just farm it up yourself. If you get 4, you can compound them into a level 5. Not a bad option. And he respawns about every 10 minutes and you can wait up on this hill. And just alt tab every now and then, knock him out. Make a really OP level 12 character. Give him a bag. It's taken all month just to make this video. It's been a real busy time of year. Well, wishing everybody a happy new year. And yeah, here's to Requiem. Bye bye. Audio test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Keep talking, Ollie. Okay.
Wow.
Hey.
You said hi. Ego.
Oh, you got my phone, do you? Is that Mum's phone?
Is it good?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. That Mum's phone. Oh, thank you. Good manners, Bubba.
What?
Hi.
Hi.
Ring ring.
It's what?
It's me.
Mama?
Go on the swing. Do you want to go on the swing?
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon. No.
You're
All right. So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to bed. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And well, we hit 50 followers, but one more follower in a few more days, and affiliate status. Thanks, bro. See you, Narod.
Bye bye.
Y'all sick of the geek.